y'all, it's Holistic Beauty RN. I'm a registered nurse here to give you useful information based on the research. So enjoy.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.
Hey everyone, welcome to my channel Holistic Beauty RN. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're an oldie, or an OG rather, oldie but goodie, welcome back. So in today's video, as you can see by the title below, I'm going to make some DIY or do-it-yourself flaxseed hair gel. And then I'm going to use that gel to style my hair to go from this to this. The flax seeds that I'm going to use. I just got this from my local Fruitful Yield store, which is a health nutrition store that you can find a lot of healthy herbs and supplements from. You can also get it from Amazon. As a matter of fact, if you check my description box below, you'll see the link. I posted the link from where you can get it on Amazon, which is a pretty decent price. So what are the benefits of flaxseed gel, especially in the hair? So flaxseed gel is just one of those super vitamins, right? It provides so many benefits to the hair, being that it has vitamins B and E. So vitamin B is important for promoting hair growth, and vitamin E, it helps to reduce what's called free radicals. So free radicals not only can do so much damage to the body, but it can also do it to the hair follicles. So free radicals are those molecules floating around in the air that when you're exposed to it, especially the hair, when the hair follicle is exposed, this can cause breakdown or degeneration of that hair follicle. So I'm going to add about 1/4 cup of dry flaxseed. So I got my little measuring spoon here, 1/4 cup of flax seeds into the pot. So I got my flax seed here. I'm going to add that to the pot. 1 cup of regular lukewarm water. Up here, I'm going to go ahead and add that. Add in my water in. So I'm going to let this simmer for about maybe 5 to 10 minutes, stirring occasionally so that we can get our thick consistency, which I will show you soon. So stay tuned. It's starting to boil over again. I went ahead and turned the heat all the way down on low. So I'm just mixing it a little bit. So now you will start to see that stretch more. You see how that's starting to stretch a lot more? Take it, and you will start to see it stretch. See that stretch there with the gel? That's how you'll know it's starting to get a little ready. Let it boil up, but see how it's starting to stretch more, turning more into a gel consistency? So that's what we want. So right when it starts to get to that point where it becomes even more stretchy, like you're able to grab it and see it stretch more, that's how you know it's the consistency where you want it to be, into that gel-like consistency, and it is ready to be strained. And then, so I've got my container here, got my strainer, because we're going to obviously strain the gel from the actual seeds, because we definitely don't want any seeds in our hair. I'm going to use my smaller strainer here. And again, you guys want to be careful with this part, as this will be very hot. I'm gonna go ahead, get my liquid, and I'm just going to pour it through the strainer. So see how that strainer is working perfectly and straining out the seeds from the gel. Here's how our gel looks so far. Just look at how stretchy that is. That is exactly what we want, because that's what's going to help create that gel that we want in our hair. And for those of you who are wondering, by the way, what happened, or what do I do with these flax seeds after I've strained them, if they can be reused, or do I just toss them out? The answer to your question is I actually reuse them. These flax seeds can be refrigerated for up to about a week, and they can be reused. So basically you would just do the process the same way, you know, have them in the pot or wherever. I just usually keep them in the pot that I originally boil them in, so that when I'm using them again, it's ready to go. And then I'll just add, you know, take them from the refrigerator, add the 1 to 2 cups of water, and just reboil it again. And obviously during the process, I'm going to stir it, because sometimes the flaxseed, when they become cold, they'll stick together like clumps because they become more solidified. So, you know, the boiling water will help to break them apart and loosen them up into their natural form as it's boiling to produce that gel again. So I'll just stir it up and have it on the aisle for about the 7 minutes. The same way that we made it this time, I would do the same. This is a great consistency for this gel. It's going to create that hold that we need, that we look for in a typical gel, and it's a way healthier alternative as opposed to your store-bought oils, which tend to have alcohol in them, so they can be drying and strip the moisture away from the hair, which is what we don't want. We want to add and retain that moisture in the hair in every way, shape, or form possible. So this is why this is a better alternative to your store-bought gel. Right? This is my castor oil. I just love this stuff, as I've said in my other videos, and in most of my DIY products. I always will typically add my castor oil, so about 5 drops of that. Castor oil is a great intense moisturizer. I'm going to add my rosemary oil. This is one of my go-tos, because rosemary oil, research has shown, stimulates hair growth. So I'm going to add about 3 to 4 drops of this oil. And I'm going to add my peppermint oil here. Peppermint oil is very great with soothing the scalp, especially for those of you who suffer with dry, itchy scalp. My scalp tends to get dry sometimes, to the point where it does become itchy. So peppermint oil, I've noticed, and research has shown, aids in that, and it has been effective for me. And then last but not least, I'm going to add some avocado oil, about 5 drops of that. Avocado oil really helps, again, to retain that natural moisture into the hair. And I'm just going to use my same dropper here of my avocado oil. So I'm going to add about 5 drops of that. All right, so all the essential oils have been added. So now I'm just going to cover my mixture, and to ensure that the stuff is mixed properly, I'm going to go ahead and give it a good shake. And this just ensures that all the oils are mixed thoroughly in this gel. So once I've given it a few shakes, I'm going to go ahead and refrigerate this for about 10 to 15 minutes before I use it, because as you remember, I did just get it from the stove, so it is still hot. So just be careful. This gel, oh my goodness, this is going to create some amazing hold in my hair. I'm going to place that in the section of my hair, and immediately it just moistens my hair and just gives it that slickness, that wetness, that desired wetness that a gel would do. Then I'm going to get my DIY Shea Butter cream. So I'm just going to get some in my hands and put that in my hair. And then I'm going to get my DIY oils, but it's basically jojoba oil with some castor oil, peppermint, and rosemary oil. So that's what that is. I'm going to go ahead and get some of that to seal and lock in that moisture in the hair. And once I've done that, I'm just going to brush it out to ensure that the product is evenly distributed. Then I'm just going to go ahead and 2-strand twist the hair, as you see. Go ahead and 2-strand the hair from beginning to end. And once I get to the bottom, I'm just going to go ahead and give it a twirl with my finger, as you can see there. See that? And there you have it. So I'm going to go ahead and do this throughout my hair to create some awesome twists. Look, this is the first time that I've ever done them like this, so y'all, we gonna all find out together how they look. We gonna find this out together. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for part 2 in my next video, where I will show you guys how I transformed into this using my DIY Flaxseed Gel. So stay tuned.
you love me,